Good morning. Okay, so for breakfast every single morning, I take a Premier Protein chocolate and a vanilla. I mentioned this in my Costco haul, and I take it to my coffee truck, and I get 4 shots of espresso over ice with my, it's basically like 1.5 of the shake, so it winds up being about 45 grams of protein, which is fabulous. And then I take my vitamins every morning. So my vitamin cocktail currently is the Alani New Balance. I've been taking these for probably a year. And then I take this Hum Nutrition Skin Heroes, the pre and probiotics. I really like these two. I just take 2. That's how much a serving is with Hum. Alani New is a little aggressive, and theirs are like 4 horse pills. So it winds up looking like that. And I just take it with my coffee. I don't usually eat in the morning. I'm not a big breakfast person. It's very rare that I ever want breakfast. So 9 times out of 10, this is perfect for me, and it holds me over for like hours. So that's breakfast. Okay, so it is officially about 5 hours later, and I'm gonna make lunch. So what is this? Oh, and I had to run an errand, so I stopped and I got another coffee. The weather is super dreary, and I have that seasonal affective thing, so I get like bummed out when it's gross out. So literally, this is how I make it. I just mix a chocolate and a vanilla Premier Protein together over my espresso, and then I put them into one. And that's how I take this to my coffee shop every single day. And they're lovely about it. Okay, so that's coffee. Number 2, I have a ton. I've had so many deadlines lately that I've just been like going a million miles an hour, and I have more deadlines today. Like the first half of my week is really crazy busy. So yeah, lots of caffeine. And then after this, I'll switch to herbal tea with honey, because it's super gross outside and I want to warm up. But okay, so that's coffee. And then I make chia seed pudding. I showed you how to make this, I think, in my summer loves and must-haves video. And then I'm gonna put the Bare Naked cacao and cashew butter blend in it. You can totally add berries or something to this if you want to. I'm not going to right now, just because I don't care. I honestly probably should, though. You know what? I will. I'll throw a couple of blackberries in there. And a couple of grapes, because I have them left over from my sangria video from the other day. And I'm going to make more of that sangria tomorrow for Halloween. You can tell, like, I'm literally just putting this together next to my dish rack. This will keep me going for the next couple of hours, but I'm gonna prep my dinner probably a little sooner because I'm gonna make a salmon for dinner. So I'm gonna like try to do like a little bit of marinade and whatever. All right. Okay, I waited too long to prep my dinner, so I'm getting a little too hungry. But I still have to like totally prep dinner, so I'm gonna have a little snack while my salmon is further thawing. I'm gonna mix my golden turmeric and my lemon ginger tea. These are 2 really good options. I mentioned these in my autumn loves and must-haves, but yeah. And then this container, I have 2, that one and that one. They're both from the Container Store. If you guys are looking for tea storage, they are great. I've had them for years. And then I'm gonna have it with a little bit of brie. I am in the mood for like honey and balsamic for dinner tonight. So I don't do, yeah, that's like enough. It's a hearty little at-home appetizer. I'm going to pair this with I have two types of honey. I have like the raw honey that like doesn't drizzle well, and then I have this guy that does. So I'm gonna drizzle a little bit. And then I'm gonna drizzle this balsamic glaze. I got this at Costco. This stuff is awesome. So I'm gonna put this on my dinner too. But it winds up looking like this, and it just makes me really happy. When I'm gonna have it with a cup of tea when my salmon finishes thawing, and then I'll make dinner. Okay, it is time to prep dinner. Okay, so basically what I do is I section the pan off. I have a smaller and a larger aluminum foil section. Smaller one will be for my salmon, larger will be for my veggies. And then I take my avocado oil spray. I spray the bottom. I've already washed my produce. I buy the shaved Brussels sprouts. This thing is like such a great life hack. Especially if you like Brussels sprouts and you just don't want to be like 45 minutes into your veggie, like you're roasting. This thing's fabulous. And then I'm gonna take a knife and I'm just going to cut my tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I eat them all the time. All right, and then I cut up my pepper. I like a roasted bell pepper, always. They are such a great source of like good vitamins and antioxidants. They're so easy, they're so flavorful. So basically this is just a really easy rough chop. And then while I'm doing this, I'm gonna preheat my oven. I need to clean this thing, but that's what this looks like. 425. Cook it for about 22 minutes. Easy peasy. All right, and then I just dump my peppers on the other side of the Brussels. With my tomatoes, if you worry about getting like soggy veggies, cut out the seeds, just roast the skin. That's my hack for you. I'm gonna using salt and pepper. I did a little bit of salt, pepper, and I'm gonna do a little bit of garlic. Give it a little toss. My oven is ready. I am not, like always. Okay, so in terms of my like fish, I'm going to have ultimately my skin will be up. I'm gonna salt and pepper it. And then I'm going to put a little bit of that balsamic glaze on it. That fork that I used to kind of toss everything around, I'm just kind of shoving this around. You don't have to like go nuts on this. If you want to add a little honey, you totally can. I'm going to, because I want to. And I'm also going to put it down that crack. Okay, and that's it. Okay, 22 minutes. Which, if you are anything like me, is like a perfect amount of time for you to clean the kitchen so you don't hate your life in the morning. I've got like 50 seconds left on my dinner. I'm gonna cut up an avocado. Okay, that's okay. Okay. I was a little nervous. This felt like a little too soft. I thought it was gonna be gross. Just take my avocado. You can totally take a spoon if it makes your life easy. Also, if you like the aesthetics of like having, you know what I mean, by having that like whole entire half like still kind of intact. I get it. Sometimes I like to plate my food. So we're gonna put that on the plate like so. I will show you what 22 minutes of 425 looks like. It looks like this. It looks delicious. So you'll see that like that balsamic kind of like really crisped up there. I like the skin facing up because it gets way crispier than if it's facing down. And then these are my beautiful veggies. So let's plate. Okay, so I flipped over the salmon and now it looks like this. I'm gonna slide it on in there. And that is what we look like. That's dinner tonight. So, not so bad, huh? I am gonna make another cup of tea with honey in it, and then I'm gonna switch over to water for the rest of the night. It's about 6 o'clock right now. Maybe maybe a few minutes after 6. So yeah. I'm also gonna do the same thing that I did earlier, which is the lemon ginger and the golden turmeric with a little bit of honey mixed in after it's all done. Okay, you guys can't tell right now, but it's like super gross out, and that's where my tea consumption really starts to skyrocket. So let me know if you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you want to see more of them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.